recent article I read focused on a 7-year cycle. Did you know that all the cells that were in our body 7 years ago have been entirely replaced by others, and the mind has moved to a new and different stage? Well, that got me to thinking that if life comes in 7-year chunks, perhaps we should be looking at how our career and interests have changed, or stayed the same, or atrophied over the same period. I think we can write off the first two 7-year stretches. Mom and Dad are pretty determinative there. But when we're only in our third 7-year stretch, that's 15 to 21, we start making real life altering decisions that powerfully affect the rest of our lives. In high school, the courses one opts for will permit or deny entry into a variety of university or college programs. Minimal maths and sciences, and you can forget engineering or medicine. Did you tutor or get tutored, or did you drop the courses that were too tough? And how much real work you put into tough subjects can determine which schools will accept you. Choosing bird courses, those fun ones with little homework, gym, nutrition, music, art, drama, well, they leave you free for football practice or working on the formal committee, but may not be the wisest way to go. At 15 or 21, you may not be great at even imagining what you will want or need in your 40s or 50s. But it is the time when you're finishing school and leaving home, so it's not a bad time to reevaluate. By the time you hit 28, it's time to honestly look at your life and the choices made to this point. How is life matching up to your expectations when those decisions were made? Are you where you expected to be? Are you deriving satisfaction from your work? Are adjustments to goals or the job in order? Time then to look ahead to where you can expect to be in another 7 years. Time to identify possible changes. It's a great time to make radical changes. Lots of time still to dream a new dream and make it happen. Did you get passed over for that promotion you knew you deserved? Is yours a dying industry? Do you want to live where summers are longer or snow deeper? Lots of time ahead to experiment, to dare and do, to experience different cultures and lands and jobs. At 35, looking back at the priorities of your teen years, you can see, hopefully, that you have changed. In your youth, exploring your own impulses and sex can take up a lot of time. The 600 square foot apartment you chose let you be on the scene and part of the hot neighborhood. But now that you're in a committed relationship, a house in the suburbs with a barbecue and a lawn to mow may have a certain appeal. The job that promised unique opportunities may have been true or not. The dream job you celebrated as the placement for the rest of your life may have grown boring. Does shift work and random schedules mean that you can't volunteer to coach your kids' ball hockey team or get them to church on Sunday mornings? Do you now see your future in management or in the field? Do you need to return to school to master the intricacies of a changing industry? Are there any opportunities to get ahead, make more money, use your skills where you are? Or do you feel you're in a dead-end job with a boss who just isn't into mentoring? Are you checking out job postings? Well, the next 7 years are worth thinking about, which brings you to the review of where your brand new 35-year-old body wants to be. And you can ask variations on the questions that you'll be asking once more at the 42 and 49 and 56 check-ins. Am I satisfied with where I am? Is my faith getting stronger or fading away? Does my job excite me, or do I dread this sameness for another 25 years? Is life becoming a dreary burden of sameness? Can my eyes survive staring at the computer for 8 hours a day for the rest of my career? Will my knees cope with another spring of landscape work? Are the children moving out or returning home? What do I want to accomplish? How do I want to be remembered? And what do I need to do to make that happen? Maybe everything is just as you planned and provides great joy and satisfaction. Maybe with a few tweaks, it will. Or maybe major changes are the only answer. Unless you ask yourself the questions, life just keeps on happening and you're just along for the ride. By the time you get to checking in at 70 or 77, 84 or 91, changes that you didn't initiate become more certain, whether you want them or not. Are you ready for retirement or already into it? Are you going to keep going until you drop? Or is your goal to drop when you finally make that hole in one? Is your health limiting your options? And what can you do about that? Diet, exercise, all the things you've managed to avoid for 50 years. Is the house now too big and an apartment beckoning, or a nest in Florida when snowbird time comes? What are you looking forward to or dreading? What plans are you going to make to ensure the best years are yet to come? You can't plan for everything, but you never could. Some things are beyond your control. You've attended too many funerals, but hopefully you've made plans for your own. Memories fail. You move slower. You may no longer be driving a car or skiing or skydiving. But there are compensations. A freedom to come and go without time clocks and frowning bosses. Enjoying new friends and old companions. Learning how to play bridge or chasing down those elusive ancestors. Old grudges don't seem important anymore. And there's far fewer deadlines. A nap in the afternoon or a long walk with the dog. Old friends to share wonderfully exaggerated recollections. Vacations that aren't time limited. A growing confidence that what Jesus promised, he will deliver. And so life goes on. We get to choose so much in our life in this grand dominion. And we get to make amends and evaluate and sometimes admit our mistakes, even if only to ourselves. And then fix things and move on. For life will go on. How we expend those moments and those 7-year recreations is up to us. The goal is to do it creatively and wisely. And as we look back, savor the best decisions and look forward willing to make amends to the choices we made, that all our days are bold and new and experiments in which we ever grow to be the person, experiencing all the wondrous things God set out for us to explore. And so I pray, Holy Trinity, grant me the wisdom to discern what will help me grow and experience and be challenged. Let me use my talents in a variety of ways and my mistakes as growing adventures. You have given me so much. Let me not squander it. So may it be. Amen.